The topic today is how does the stream of merit work? How does the stream of merits work? Okay. Hello, you can hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay. My name is Mang Chayanon. The topic is how does the stream of merits work? It's quite little complicated, but I try to explain that, make it simple. Okay, when comparing merit stream with the water flowing from the source that is pure and clear, we see one common truth that it is current continue to flow regardless of whether we use it to our advantage or not. The water stream keep flowing. It doesn't matter. Somebody will pick it up or tap the pipe, but it keep flowing. Same thing. The merit stream is the same. They keep flowing to everywhere, depend on how we can take advantage of it or not. Depend on how much water the most container holds, or plugging in the pipes will get more water and be ready to use at all time. The water is very useful, and the merit stream is useful for the inner peace, for the profound states of mind. Let's see. Let me talk about the radio wave. We only know the radio wave around 200 years ago, and now we have been using the radio wave for our mobiles. People all over the world using radio wave through their mobile, but they don't know. Many of them don't know that because radio wave we cannot touch, we cannot hear, we cannot see them. But it's very important working behind the scene of our mobile telephone. Other things like magnetic field to run on the motor, all kind of motor using magnetic field. Laser beam, we use a lot of laser beam in the hospital, and on the telescope, the new telescope, James Webb, using laser beam for taking photo of the galaxy and universe. We have been using ultrasound in hospital a lot. We cannot see, we cannot hear, we cannot feel it, but it's very useful in the hospital. Sun ray, we have just learned how to use solar energy by using solar cell. But the sun's light has been sent to our planet consistently for millions of years. But we just know how to take advantage of the sun ray. And many things more that we just learn how to use that. And many things we have not invented, like travel in the space faster than the speed of light or something like that. We are in the process of research. Maybe in the near future, we will know how to use that. But the way to receive merit compared to merit, the way to receive merit is different from receiving the stream, because it can't act like a fetching water or connecting the pipes. Moreover, it can't be seen or touched or hear. We cannot hear, we cannot feel, we cannot touch. So it's hard to feel merit, to believe that merit exists. So in order to get in touch with something that is pure energy, because merit is kind of pure energy, we will keep in touch with the something that's pure energy. We need to still our mind. We need to still our mind at a frequency as subtle as that energy. Our mind also the pure energy, and merit is kind of pure energy. So the only trouble is to still your mind, lead to that frequency, or lead to that that dimension, the same as merit is. So we can take advantage of that merits. How to keep your mind profile at a frequency or the same dimension as merit, as the merit is, in order to cultivate merit. This is the stepping stone to obtain merit. First one is to giving without expecting anything in return. So when you give something away, if you expect something in return, it's hard to get closer to merit or gain merit. But if you give something away without expecting anything in return, and you feel rejoice in giving away, you will gain a lot of merit. Forgiving, same thing. When you forgive something to someone, many people expect the forgiveness in return from others. Don't worry about what you get something in return. Just forgive and forget. But if you expect something in return, your mind is kind of rough. It's hard to get to the stillness, to that kind of stillness, to cope with the merits. So give and forgive without expecting anything in return. Observing precept make you feel good, feel proud of yourself. Not to kill, not to steal, not to do adultery, not to tell a lie, not to consume the high degree of alcohol or drugs. And when you can do those steps, the profound one is practicing meditation. Still your mind, stop thinking, and your mind will get closer to the level, the frequency, or the dimension of the merit is. So you gotta still your mind. Get your mind still to come closer to merit, so you can. And doing those things, you need to be rejoicing in doing that. Because when you feel rejoice in doing that, the unit count of merit is not 1, 2, 3, but it's kind of exponentially. It's 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, and very quickly you can count to million. So be rejoice in doing that. The quality and quantity that we receive depend on the stillness of our mind and the feeling of rejoicing in doing that. So when you do that, don't forget the feeling of rejoicing in doing that. You will get much more merit, both the quality and the quantity. So the more still, the more can be connected to the merit stream. So still your mind, and when your mind get into that frequency or get into that dimension, you will connect to the merit, connect to the merit stream, and feel rejoiced that you get more and more merits. This is how the merits work. So if we know how the merits work, we can set our mind closer to what it is. It's kind of pure energy. Our mind is kind of pure energy. And the only problem is to get closer to that frequency or dimension, the same as the merit stream stay. So relax, stop thinking. Relax it's not too hard to do, but stop thinking is quite hard to do because definement sending the trick of defilement all the time to make you think. So when you think, you will get far away from the merits. Your mind will stay far away from merits. So stop thinking is very, very important. You see, when you go to sleep, when you're going to sleep, you gotta stop thinking. But if you keep thinking of something all the time, you can't sleep. So you gotta stop thinking to fall asleep. The moment that you fall asleep, if you keep yourself conscious, then this is the good way of meditation. So relax, stop thinking, still your mind, and more important, realize the trick of definement. Because for example, when somebody make you angry, if you think that, oh, okay, let him go. The second chart, the second trick of defilement, say, hey, you have the right to be angry. Why don't you let him go? Do that. Get angry. That's the second trick of defilement. But if you think, if you're a good man and you think, oh, that's okay, let him go. You will say, hey, you are losing your right. And you allow that guy to take advantage of you or something like that. The second trick, the third trick of definement. So realize the trick of definement and be there together. Okay. That's it for the day. Thank you for listening.